for a very long time, we invested a lot of resources in our human capital, and rightfully so. This year, we have committed 628 billion Kenya shillings for the education of the people of Kenya. That is huge resources. We are deploying additional resources in the hiring of additional teachers. We're deploying additional resources in making sure that we deliver on our TVET program. We are almost doubling resources that will go to our university education, and we are pulling all our universities from being saddled with debt because of the old funding model. But different from the past, this year, we not only have a program on education and training, we also this year have a program on what happens when our children come out of college, come out of school, and come out of our universities. That's why we have clarity on how we are going to create jobs this year. We have clarity that we are going to have a clear plan on how to create jobs. And I expect that every ministry and every department will be aligned. Whether it is our housing plan to create 1 million jobs, whether it is our digital space and digital jobs and Ajira and ICT hubs to create digital jobs, whether it is the Ministry of Labor working with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and all other departments that work with human capital development in that space for our foreign employment opportunities, targeting another 1 million or so jobs. That whole ecosystem is now going to be part of what we must deliver as government. We must deliver the jobs as much as we are delivering on education and training. I expect that the other arms of government will work with us in a collaborative manner. Everybody and every arm of government is discharging their responsibility. We will be supportive of the other arms of government to the extent that we can within the provisions of the law. I remember on my first day on the swearing in into office, I made a commitment that our country is going to be anchored on the rule of law. That rule of law is going to be front and center. And that is why we got rid of the culture of extrajudicial killing. And we disbanded the notorious criminal gang that was in the police that presided over those criminal activities. And I intend that the country will continue in that trajectory of the rule of law. I dare say that we did not get rid of extrajudicial killings that caused the loss of close to 200 Kenyans, that ended up in Yala River, that ended up in Tana River, that ended up in Abadeas, so that we can entertain another culture of impunity, of past, present, and other leaders using violence as a currency for politics in Kenya, and in so doing, occasioning the loss of life of other citizens. That cannot be. The same way we said no to extrajudicial killings. We have said no to violence as a means of politics in Kenya.